Alright, welcome back to this Divinity Original Sin 2 run. We are doing a hardcore version, which is a tactician, no, rather honor mode run, so no saving, other than having one save file. And hardest difficulty plus a little twist, 75% less experience, and double the amount of enemies. We just stole quite a hefty amount of items to get our equipment up to a level where it's actually okay. I'm still not fine with the equipment. We mostly stole skill books, which is okay for now. I mean, we need the skill books, but I would want to have more equipment. So here's yet another NPC that we're going to rob. Should have made the last video yet a little bit longer, because I think we're still having a couple of NPCs that we need to rob. Let's pickpocket her. Main skill here is going to be Bloat Corpse and Mosquito Swarm. Bloodsucker is okay for melee character as well. Empty Bottle, Earth Essence. And yeah, I mean, that's one of the typical problems that I'm seeing is they simply do not have good enough equipment yet. Like, it's not worthwhile to do it, to get it. We should instead most likely just get the equipment, the shields from inside the cave. Like, that's about it. Everything else makes on a limited amount of sense at the moment. Let's wait until she complains about how she's being robbed. Can she please start to accuse any of us? Well, maybe she isn't. Good, we have robbed all of them with the exception of the camp boss there.
I'll be with you soon, love.
None of them really had any noticeable equipment. So let's see if these characters here do have a little bit of an equipment.
What's the news?
Well, he has air skills, that's for sure, so can't leave without stealing some of them as well. Having most of the skills from the get-go is really important. Alright, someone's watching us. Yeah. There is still someone that's watching us. Good. Let's turn her around.
At her throat, as though she can hardly breathe.
Say, I don't know any elvish.
Good. Are we still being watched? Yeah, of course we're still being watched. He's having knockdown arrows, so maybe that's worthwhile going for it. That guy here needs to leave.
Cow.
Excuse me.
Say, I don't know any elvish ditties. Got nothing spicy enough to keep my mind off this place for a few.
Yep. Thank you for standing up. Perfect. So that should be the setup that we needed. Good. Here we go. Flying Radiance, yes. Favorable winds, yes. Electric Discharge, yes. And that here would have been really, really good. Should have probably gone for the rope as well. Anyways. Too many good skills at the beginning, and we haven't found a pure armor vendor yet, so that's not worth the effort. That's not worth the effort, and we have just stolen from him, so yeah, come on, accuse us, please. Yeah, allowed to search, thank you, and done. Pennybound mushrooms, wonderful, could use them. So as you can see, the first part of the game here is like me literally accumulating as much wealth as possible. Lucky charm find there.
A fella can't hear himself think with all this racket.
No,
Day
not
and night
worth
she
it.
follows after that chump. Yeah, that far up. Aye, she need distraught, don't, and there ain't no one.
Move aside, dwarf. Move aside. I need to find my little girl.
Not worth it
I need to
either.
find my baby. Good day, Irma.
Let's see what these guys have to offer.
Irma.
Did you see him? You did, right? Those claws.
I like the idea of the knockdown arrows, and the armor is also solid. Earth Essence is not bad. Probably we should really think about going with a little bit of an approach here to steal from them. Oh nice, a cocktail, firestorm grenade is good. Solid armor, yeah, that's exactly what we were looking for the in the first place. These here are the additional spawned Magisters, so they're not going to, they do not have anything. The nails are actually not bad, so let's just buy them.
A traitor cannot be murdered. The divine order, believe it or...
Super useful. We're going to go through some crafting recipes in the next video. So for now, let's keep him in a dialogue.
Say what you will about the divine order. Say what you will about the bishop and the hammer. They're the only ones looking after
let us start pickpocketing the guards. So knockdown arrow, healing potion. Funny thing about us pickpocketing them is it's making the combats even easier because these guys will not use the items. No firestorm grenade for you, brah. Good. Just completely cleaned their inventory. And we also have got some decent loot out of it. So we're going to move away. Let's finish the conversations here. Take your leave. Thank you. Thanks. Good. That's the first part of armor. As far... Oh, wow. Why does she have something on her anyways? Like, what exactly does she have? Oh, she had the ring, the stone. Oh, she had the stone ring. Good. Need to think about that the next time a little bit earlier.
Move along, eh?
Right, so That's 120 gold gone right there. Still got 500 left over. So my suggestion now would be let's let's try to buy the 2 shields and equip as much armor as we can. That should keep us reasonably safe for now. And we're going to do the easy fights now to get some more armor. But first, let's get the shields. So then equipment period is... the first round of equipment period is over. We're going to go for a second round soon.
The soldier stands to attention.
So, he has 2 shields. We do not have any anyone who has bartering, so might as well buy it right away. 300 something. I'm thinking about buying some of the off items here. Yeah, we do not have enough funds. It is what it is. Oh, wait a second. We do have a couple of things. Physical armor. The buckets we can equip, but the weapons definitely could be at least worth a little bit. So let's sell the stuff that we do not need at all. Paintings, for instance. Things that we cannot craft with. Good, fair enough. I mean, 200 something gold gone. All of that we will keep. We could sell some of the food, but it's just not worth anything. You know what? Let's sell the bottles of wine. I'm not a big fan of them anyways. And there you go. We're down to 200 gold pieces, so that which we need to pay. The rest is fine. So we get ourselves 2 shields. We will keep that one, by the way. So she can use the shield and the wand. He can use the one hand and the wand, and he can use the wand and the shield. So we should have 3 shields on them. Thank you. The melee characters, or the ones that are going to tank, should have the largest shields. I think we got one on him, but that is really an old one. So that's fine. And Lose is gonna get one of the shields plus the wand. As you can see, I'm like dragging all of the items regularly into the equipment of Syken. It's just way easier to have one equipment there. Let's give the healer a little bit more armor. Yeah, only have pants, and yeah, that is it. Chip, nothing of value really. Let's equip the helmets. Yeah, the equipment is still shit, but it's okay. I was going for more skill books than for equipment. There were a couple of uniques that we could have gotten early. Yeah, might be too greedy in order to go for all of that stuff right away. But I think overall we're going to be fine. So now we are going to go for some easy fights. First and foremost, let's start with fights against the against the turtles and all of the enemies that we have found, that we have skipped earlier up here. There are going to be some zombies and some level 2 enemies as well, so it should be fairly easy. None of the things that we're going to do now should pose any threat. We're losing someone that that would be a large mistake. So over here is the Red Prince, by the way, one of the nice characters that I highly recommend to play once in a while. He's great. He was just not fitting into the party composition that I was thinking about. So here's the first fight against a couple of vicious voidlings. And since we have invested so much time into summoning, we shall get a payoff.
Those are the same beasts that sank our ship. Damn, they made it to shore.
Oh, we haven't given her summoning yet. Well, too bad. So, 2 characters with summoning abilities. Could have used rain here in order to create a large wet surface, but it's really okay for now. All of them are wet, and they now need to slowly but surely move. I'm hoping that they will actually move up and go into this choke point, kind of choke point thing. Let's get water arrows. Yeah, nice one. So, if they would be in a choke point, it would be the perfect setup for us to freeze all of them. Wow, so many skill books that we've picked up. No, we're not going to use any of the other skills yet. Let's just let them huddle up and come.
Prepare yourself.
There you go. Shocked right away. And stunned. Yeah, the totems are doing a lot of work. These voidlings need 2 hits for them. This is going to be a very easy fight. I would be highly surprised if we're going to lose anyone, but probably we're not even going to take damage. Don't want to promise too much, but there is a realistic chance that we're not going to take any damage in that fight. Wow. Someone caught me lying right away. I'm saying there is not a realistic chance, and that guy just goes ballistic. So Murphy's Law. Yeah, you can see they are not hitting for much.
Worms take you.
It's interesting how they all ignore this incarnate. Let's see if this one here does better. Good, so this one is taunted, and his friend is being thrown to the ground. They are not even using a coordinated attack. Okay, it feels easy still, although that the enemies themselves just are twice the amount of numbers. But that specific encounter here, I mean, it's the first one that you're running into, so you should do it as a solo encounter. It's, I think, 2 of them. I don't know why he tripled the numbers, the designer of the mod. Probably because 2 was even doable with 1 character. With 4 characters, it's no problem at all.
Drowned, and eaten by a void woken. Wonder in which order.
Good, so that was the first 150 experience. From here on onwards, the fights are probably going to be a little bit more difficult. However, there are 2 zombies, so they also shouldn't be too difficult. You will see that I'm preparing many of the fights with the same strategy, which is summoning the incarnates, and then afterwards going for some of the totems. It's just saving action points during the fight. So there we go. Like 1 zombie is really no problem, 2 probably also not such an issue. They just have a lot of hit points, but they neither hit hard nor do they have any real special abilities. They can walk quite a distance for a zombie, but yeah. Nice, even takes an attack of opportunity. Good job, zombie. Good, so this one here is taunted. Can't do anything anyways. And I should have installed the mod for faster movement. This is ridiculous. Like, something is definitely off. That zombie can't move so slow and yet have 100 action units. How's he even moving that fast? Anyways. Couldn't hit him with all 3. But with water he should freeze over. Yep, there you go. He's frozen. And let's focus on one of them. Who's almost dead. So as long as the enemies do not have AoE attacks, you can see that the totems escalate quite fast. Like, we do have 6 totems, all of them hitting for 10. And the incarnates on top of that. It's just a lot of damage. So that's why 1 point in summoning at the beginning can very much support you. Not even to speak about the healing that it could provide, and so on and so forth. So, another 50 experience. Easy. There's a hidden chest up there, which we can get once we do have the teleportation gloves. Fortunately, they are being guarded by a couple of crocodiles. And the crocodile fight on Tactician is already tough. I do not want to imagine how tough it is when we do have 6 instead of 3 crocodiles. The turtles that we're now going to go for are usually not so bad. We should be fine. Still probably going to be 6 of them, so that might be an issue. But we got some nice armor of that hidden chest. So, and here's the last character for the first act. One that we're also not going to use. His name is Fane. Important item. A poisonous barrel, which you can combine with any weapon, specifically the ones that you're carrying, to add poison damage to it, free and permanent. There is no reason for not doing it. Yeah, ones do not work, but the rest of the weapons do. Good. So there is another hidden chest over here. Again, only viable if you do have the teleportation gloves, which we do not have for now, so need to kind of do it in a different way.
Where is she? You
So let's see. She's having a dazzle grenade. Oh, we're definitely going to steal that.
She is so. Never mind.
She leans.
Please.
Minor healing potion and a fireball scroll. Okay, count me in.
Go, get out. You are not welcome here. Go, she-pig.
Count me in. That's an easy pickpocket. Good, she got a pouch as well. With 38 gold. But the more important part is the rest of the dazzle grenade. Blind for 2 turns can be a lifesaver against melee enemies. Fireball scroll, minor healing potion. Thank you so much for having nice items. Another restoration scroll, and wonderful. We got a couple of boots. So good. Good. Now the equipment is gradually getting better and better. No, 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 no. Don't you dare.
Where is she? You
We
go
need
with
to
her.
take
Who are you?
extreme measures and get the fuck out of here, because I don't want to be caught red-handed yet again. She unfortunately saw how we got open one of the bags.
Never mind.
She leans.
Please.
So now she's going to. Oh really? Thank you. Finally. Good. So that's the first serious combat that we're going to have. I think we're going to end the video here and start it right with that combat.